Pulitzer Prize-winning poet Carl Sandburg famously said, "Money is power, freedom, a cushion, and the root of all evil." Cash has been king for centuries, and people with cash have always found creative ways of concealing it. During the Roman Empire, the Romans used to hide their coins in wine vases. But in the mid-20th century, shell companies became the new wine vase. And it wasn't just tycoons using shells. It was drug dealers, it was the mob, it was even the CIA.
First, CIA itself set up a number of dummy foundations, calling them by impressive-sounding, if meaningless names. Their sole function was to channel money from the CIA to a second kind of foundation. Now, these foundations were real. Some obscure, some well-known, all involved in legitimate philanthropy. But now, in addition, they agreed to become conduits for Central Intelligence, mixing up the government money with their own, and then passing it on to the ever-growing list of private organizations which, during the 40s, 50s, and 60s, were climbing aboard the CIA payroll.
But a wise statesman with something to hide knows better than to use CIA tactics. The 20 shell companies of the Biden family are a labyrinth that the IRS whistleblowers were blocked from cracking. House investigators say foreigners may have laundered up to $50 million into Biden family accounts. So where'd the money go? Where's the 10% being held for the big guy? We know that the Bidens had offshore accounts, but what if Joe Biden wasn't paid in cash? Remember this 3-carat diamond the Chinese gave Hunter? It was worth around 80 grand. That diamond is starting to look like a sloppy mistake because it turns out that wasn't the only diamond. The Biden family's Chinese business partners actually purchased $23 million in diamonds between 2016 and 17. There it is. 18 different jewelry transactions. So the Biden family was doing business with Chinese diamond dealers. Everybody knows diamonds, a time-tested way to launder money and hide that money from IRS agents. Diamonds and art, both spaces that Hunter plays it. There's no paper trail or record keeping with diamond transactions. The Biden family business partner, Yi Jingming, owned a Chinese energy company, but his books kind of look like Tiffany's. This wasn't the first time the Bidens avoided cash. The Ukrainians gave Hunter a $100,000 watch. The Kazakhstanis gave Hunter a $140,000 Porsche. And the Chinese gave Hunter diamonds. Joe Biden had dinner with everybody who lavished Hunter with luxurious gifts. Now, do legitimate American businessmen get paid by foreign clients in diamonds, cars, and watches? No. These look like bribes. We may not realize the total number of bribes or locate Biden's offshore funds or know the source of the funds if diamonds were involved. We don't know how many decades this was going on because, as we showed you Friday, Joe and Hunter had been working rooms together their whole lives. In 2005, fresh off giving a speech at the Jefferson-Jackson Day dinner in South Carolina, Senator Joe Biden was caught on tape shaking hands and schmoozing with Hunter right by his side. Now you'll see a casual conversation about family smoothly turns into business. Watch.